Hello, Amazon sellers. My name is Michael. I'm the founder of Step by Step FBA, and I'm also a seven-figure seller on Amazon. And in today's video, I wanted to cover a subject that's very near and dear to my heart, and that is Amazon's reimbursement policy. It's something, historically speaking, I've absolutely loved and shouted from the rooftops and told every single person I know, everyone who sells, and all my clients that they need to be on top of this because it is just free money. Historically speaking, for those of you who don't know, if Amazon lost your product, they would actually reimburse you for that cost. Minus some selling fees, of course, so it's not exactly one to one, but let's say your manufacturing cost was $5 and you're selling it for 25 bucks, you're probably walking away with about 17.50 roughly. I mean, the product's going to change a little bit here and there, but that's about right on average. And unfortunately, as of March 10th this year, Amazon's changing that policy to be a complete 180. They're only going to be covering your manufacturing cost, which is a huge bummer because that doesn't take into effect, a lot of things. Like if they lose a couple units, that's fine. I don't really care that much, right? But unfortunately, instead of fixing their problems on their end of logistical supply chain issues and trying to figure out why lose so much inventory, they're going the other solution and being like, hey, sellers, we lost your inventory. Not much you can do about it. Here's a little bit of money so that you don't try to sue us. Um, that being said, that doesn't take into effect a lot of things. You're not factoring in the time cost of money, the fact that you might have been relying on the inventory not to go to stock, and so now you are out of stock and have to spend all this money to re-rank and all this time, energy, and effort to reorder product. That can be detrimental to a business. Historically, if Amazon lost product in mass, this is something I would celebrate. It's sure it's not being sold to a customer, but it's a lot more profitable. You're not paying for advertising costs. There's no risk of returns, anything like that. So you sold Amazon loses 100 units, you kind of celebrate that. You're like, cool, I get some free money. This is great. Unfortunately, going forward, that will not be the case. And this is something I'm hoping the community as a whole is a bit more vocal about. And Amazon changes the policy a little bit here due to public outrage. We'll see where that ends up going. And that's a big reason I'm making this post here today. I just want to be another voice in the sea, and hopefully Amazon sees how unhappy we are as a community and maybe takes some steps to amend that. Because there's a lot of wiggle room between where they were at before and the extreme they went to. Even if it's just, hey, we'll double what it costs. That way it factors in your time, energy, and effort required to order a product from China, wait for them to manufacture it, get it sent over here by sea, get it checked into a warehouse, and all that, because that's worth something too. And I think that's what's not being factored here by Amazon. And I think their old policy was probably a little bit ridiculous. Um, to our benefits, and I think this new one is the other extreme. So hopefully Amazon ends up somewhere in the middle. But until then, what can you do as a seller? I would say maximize every single unit you possibly can. And that process can be very tedious if you're doing it manually, which is why I personally use a software called Getida. I also, it's a software I recommend for all of my clients. I cannot speak highly enough about them. Um, as a agency owner, I try to be very transparent about my fees and processes and everything, and that's something I also like about them. There's no upfront costs, there's no hidden fees. You only pay them when they find money to reimburse for you and successfully get that reimbursement into your account. It's very much a set it and forget it system. And as a seller myself, who's very busy because I also run an agency, I find that great because it just runs the background. They find me money time to time, and I pay them a check, and I'm okay with that. It's just free money coming in. And honestly, I think they do a better job at getting those reimbursements than a VA or myself might even do. This is what they do. They're very good at it, they're very consistent, and they find little things you might not have. I actively managed this for a long time myself, and as a test, put a 10 in the account and found hundreds of reimbursements I had missed. So I don't know if that'll be your exact situation, but if you haven't used a software like this before March 10th, I highly recommend getting one installed into your account, whether it's Getida or H10 or any of the other ones out there. There's plenty of them. Personally, like Getida, but doesn't mean that's the one you have to use. I would just recommend you guys, as a community, get one of them on the account, see what they can find for you, and I mean, it's a win-win. If they get reimbursements and you have to pay them, that's cool because you got free money you wouldn't otherwise have gotten, especially after the March 10th rule. So anyway, guys, if you are interested in that, I have a link to my affiliate code for Getida in the software below. Unfortunately, it doesn't give you guys anything, but if you do support this kind of content and want to help me out, I would definitely appreciate it. But don't feel like you need to do that. Feel free to use someone else's link or just go to their website and sign up, whatever's easiest for you guys. Um, anyway, I hope you guys found this video informative, and hopefully as a community we can all step up together and take action, and Amazon will hear our voices here and maybe do something about it. So Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I will check and read all of them and respond. All right, take care. Bye.